as a bit of a disclaimer, in this video, I'm gonna tone it down because in the first Q&A I was way too excited. I was just rushing in there for an hour saying, just blah, 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 blah. Just a massive big ramble. And I wasn't checking that it's an ASMR video, it's not only a Q&A video, So in this, there's gonna be calm, whispering, some mouth sounds that I don't like, but you may, and some tingly questions being answered. So without further ado, in this one, less ramble, more information to you. So the next one is, do you watch your own videos? I can say this with 100% confidence and 100% no, I do not, because as it is, still, what I've made 30 plus videos now, but I still struggle to look at myself through that viewfinder. I don't know why. Therefore, in the editing process, I watch the video, obviously, which you have to do, but apart from that, once it's edited, once it's up on YouTube, that's it, delete it straight off my laptop. I don't want anything to do with it, it's like you upload, it's like you make, you create, you upload, and you move on. You leave it, I'll let you guys watch it however many times that you want, but for me, I don't what is your favourite holiday? So I've only been on a handful of holidays. I've been places in Europe, which there were holidays. I've been Paris. I think I went Mallorca, which is Spain. I've been Germany. Europe-wise, I cannot remember. Portugal as well. And obviously I've been India. I've been America. And I've been Amsterdam. Now, the best out of all of those was without a shadow of a doubt America. We went, it's gonna be this September, 2 years in this September. There was 4 more people, and we were with my older brother and a couple of our mates and one of our cousins. And it was amazing, to say the least. We spent a week and a half in LA, and then we had half a week in Vegas, and it was mad. I was over 21, so that's basically saying everything. What software do you use to edit? I use iMovie. On a scale from 1 to 10, rate your childhood. I'd probably say either a 7 or an 8. Now looking back at it right now, I had a great childhood. I had nothing to complain about. I had a roof over my head, food on the table, clothes on my back. It was I feel really glad to be able to say that I went to a school and I was able to get an education, which a lot of the people around the world do not, so, but obviously it wasn't perfect. Perfect would be a 10, but it was a 7 or 8, and there was the bad moments, the rubbish moments, but majority of it was good. Looking back, I really liked school. I was a fan of high school, and it was enjoyable. What time of the day do you film? It just depends, honestly, on how I feel and how I'm feeling on the time of filming, or on the day of filming more. Because some days, some days I'll be behind schedule, and I would have wanted to film the video the night before, but I wouldn't have, and that way I'd have to film in the afternoon the next day to get the video up by night. Ideally, right now, it's night time, and there's just so much less noise. There's so much less noise around the house as well. You've got less of a racket. You've got no bloody dogs barking. Hardly any cars on the road. It's a lot better right now. Have you been out of the country? Yep. What is is your favourite video that you've made? You know what? Like, out of all honesty, my favourite video that I've made, yeah, I don't like to watch myself back on video, but the actual creating side of it, like right now, the filming of it, I like doing. I enjoy doing, and even the actual editing process, I enjoy. Of cutting, like, you know, bits out and stuff like that, but looking back on me right there, that's what I don't enjoy. Yeah, my favourite video that I've made is probably the 1 minute ASMR one, because that's probably the most weirdest video that I've made, you know, with like the whole beard thing and everything. It was one of those videos that I just decided to make a couple hours before. Like, I was planning on not clean shaving, but I was planning on taking majority of my beard off that day. And I was just thinking, like, I was watching some ASMR videos and I came across some other people's ASMR videos that had the 1 minute ASMR. And I just, you know, I wanted to try it. Do you speak any different languages? I do, vaguely. Like, my family are Sikh, and our native tongue is Punjabi or Punjabi. Now, I can make a conversation, but I cannot speak it fluently. Like, I only ever speak it to maybe my grandparents and some of my relatives. But the rest of us, like my parents, I speak to them in English, because my dad, he was born here, but my mom, she was born in India, and she came over here. So, like, and she's a teacher now as well. My mom came over, I think it was 27 years ago, 28 years ago. So she's like, her English is more or less perfect now, and obviously my dad's got good English, so the rest of us, we just speak English majority of the time. Have one of your videos had an unexpected negative fan reaction? Nope. Not that I can recall, I don't think I ever have. I mean, like, all I ever get from you guys is love, and that's why I love you all as well. You know, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I can say it, like, every single one of you, I love you, you know, because all you ever give me is a thumbs up, good comments, you know, and even saying, the best bit is when you're saying something from the video that's like deeply engraved in the video, which someone would only know, not from seeing the thumbnail or seeing the description, but from actually watching the video. So that makes me feel good, because I know, like, people aren't just subscribing just to, you know, alright, I've seen one video, I'll subscribe, and that's it. So majority of you are actually watching it, and that's what makes my heart really warm, you know, really full. Do you have any siblings? I do. As some of you may know, I've got a younger brother that I spoke about in I think it was my fact video that I spoke about that. And yeah, he's 12 years old. Oh, my days, I almost forgot. But he's 12 years old. He's going to be 13 on September the 8th. And my older brother, he is 24. He's going to be 25 on June the 17th. So he's going to have a quarantine birthday. And you know what? In all honesty, I think I'm going to end up having one as well, because my birthday is on the 31st of July. And I don't see England getting out of lockdown anytime soon. What video of yours do you think didn't get the love it deserved? What video of mine do I think didn't get the love it deserved? You know what? Like, I know this might be a cliche answer, like a typical answer that a creator would say, but honestly, I'm just putting the videos out there. You guys are the ones that judge. Therefore, in my opinion, whatever you guys judge it, however many of you guys watch it, you know, that's what it's meant to be. And obviously, if more people come on the channel, then they'll eventually watch more of the videos, and they'll get more and more viewership. So it's a bit of a weird one, that question, you know. Like, the love that videos get isn't stable, you know, it can always increase and decrease. Therefore, I think, you know, majority of my videos have got love from you guys. Or more or less everyone, you know, at the time that I put it out, it got love that was deserved from them same subscribers. What is your favourite store? I want to be honest, I don't really go to stores. I order like majority of my clothes online from this place called ASOS. Some of you might know, but yeah, store wise, I don't really go store wise. You know, I might go to my corner shop, you know, here and there, local corner shop. You know, maybe a couple of supermarkets, but actual store wise, I don't really have a favourite store because I don't go to many. What's something the audience doesn't know about the behind the scenes of your channel? I don't really know. I feel like I put majority of everything that I do on the table. Like, I mean, setup wise, you guys must know by now, you know, I've got one light there, got one light here, which I have. I'll show you it now. Like I have this basically, which is like a filter thing that you put on the light just to give it a different colour. And I've got like 6 or 7 different ones of these with different colours on them, and it just makes the video pop more in my opinion. It's a bit of a ghetto setup right now because there's not much room here that I'm working with, but I've got 2 of these stools, and then I've got a little wood fence kind of thing, and then I've got my tripod, and then my camera. And here on the microphone, like it's not in the frame, but I've got a boom stand, and the rest of the table here where one of the lights is hanging down on, and I've got my laptop there, and this little thing that's just been hanging around, you know, from yesterday, the video. What is your favourite restaurant? Ooh. Once again, I don't have a favourite restaurant, you know, to be completely honest with you. Like, I have such a wide taste in food. Like, I'll eat anything. I'll eat Chinese, Italian, you know, like any kind of food that you can throw at me, American, English, French, you know, anything, any type of food that I find appealing, I'll eat. And I love food, so majority of the food that I see, I end up eating. What's the most absurd request you received from a fan? I've not received no absurd requests, I don't think. I mean, no, I mean, there was one comment that I got where this one guy, he made a suggestion just saying, you know, if he wanted to make, I think it was a Patreon or a OnlyFans, and OnlyFans is something that I would never do, you know, I see that more of like a thing that only certain people do, and me, I would never do it. But Patreon, 100% I'm gonna do that. Maybe down the line, I just don't know when. But maybe, you know, next year, the year after, it just depends. Did you like school? As I've already told you, I did enjoy school. I enjoyed, like here, for some of you guys who are in America, here in England, we have years. So there's year 7, year 8, year 9, year 10, year 11, and then you go to either college or sixth form. Now, age-wise, off the top of my head, I have forgotten. Like, I'm guessing it's around 11, 12, you go to year 7, and then obviously you increase each year. But for me, the best years, I'd have to say, was 10 and 11. 9 was good. 7 and 8, they were just like getting in the flow of things, you know. It took me a long time to figure out, you know, just figure out school as a whole, basically. I mean, 9 was when I grasped it, and I was like, alright, that's it, you know, and that was when my body was starting to change as well, you know. Obviously, you know what I mean. 10 and 11 was perfect. 10 was really good, 11 was really good as well, and yeah, I mean, what more can I say? I really enjoyed it. Do your family and friends know you make ASMR videos? Yes and no. Because the only person that I've told about my videos in depth would have to be my older brother. I mean, my parents, they, obviously my younger brother knows as well, you know, he knows in depth, but not in depth. Like, not like everything, but everything, like the whole reason behind me doing it and all that kind of jazz. I've told my older brother. My mom knows that I'm making videos, and she knows, like, I've told her that the ASMR videos, but I don't think she's ever experienced or even listened to any kind of ASMR videos. My dad does not know what I'm doing. Like, he'll come in here in my loft and he'll see all the setup and he'll be like he just won't even ask about it, and I just tell him. I'm like, look, right, I'm doing something, just don't ask. One thing that I've learned over all these years is that ASMR is something that you cannot explain. It's only something that you can feel and experience. Like, you'll have a much more harder time trying to explain ASMR to someone who doesn't get it, rather than showing someone a video who could potentially get it. The fact that not everyone can experience it, like, it's that kind of like a wonder that people who can experience it but haven't experienced it, if they eventually start to experience it, it can be life-changing, man. Like, for me, it was 100% life-changing, and it can be that for someone else as well, and it can honestly help with nerves, and it can help with relaxation, it can help with sleep, and a number of different things, and it's really beneficial. There will be some people who find it a bit cringy and all that kind of stuff, but hey, with those people, you just let it go through one ear, out the other, and just get on with your life. You can't please everyone. That's the way that I look at it. Who are some of your favourite YouTubers? My favourite YouTubers, ASMR wise, I really like Raffy Taffy, ASMR Glow, Massage ASMR. Dr. D has been a recent favourite. Like, I'm loving his videos recently. And yeah, there's a handful of others, there's quite a lot. But normal YouTubers wise, I don't really watch a lot of normal YouTubers, to be completely honest with you. Like, obviously I know about the whole KSI and Logan Paul and all that kind of stuff, but I don't keep up to date with it. Like, I don't really have, like, I watch different stuff on YouTube that I'll find, that, I'll come across on my homepage. I'll just jump straight on that. But actual YouTuber wise, there's not really a specific one. Like, I used to watch the Hodge Twins quite a lot, and Furious Pete, and like them kind of fitness people, but recently I've not really been into it. Have you ever been recognised in public? I have not. Not yet. What is your favourite movie? Okay. Now with this, I really love the MCU, and like comic book films, like Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse was I really like that, and obviously Endgame, Infinity War, all those ones, I really loved them, and I also really liked the Dark Knight trilogy. I really love the Dark Knight trilogy. Christian Bale's Batman, Christopher Nolan's Batman, but hands down, for me, the best experience that I've had with a film in cinema was Interstellar. That film made me feel things that I've never felt before in film, and I never will feel, because I watched that in the IMAX. There's an IMAX in Bradford, and man, it was wild. Like, it was easily the best thing that I've seen in my, ever. Like, I don't think anything will come close. That film for me is a masterpiece, and any of you guys out there who have not seen it, jump on it. Like, I recommend you should watch it ASAP. What inspires your videos? I don't really know. A bunch of things, to be honest with you. Like I get daily inspiration from seeing other ASMR artists upload. Seeing other people who have just started uploading and they're starting to build their audience. That really inspires me. Seeing my brothers, and even my parents, seeing them excel in something, that inspires me as well, and just seeing different kind of motivating stuff, it really inspires me. To be completely honest with you, I've never had a time in filming these videos where it's felt forced, it's always felt natural, and I never really feel that I have to get on the camera and say stuff. It's always just me wanting to come on the camera and say stuff, or make videos. favourite TV shows. Alright, so I've got quite a bit. My ultimate favourite TV show is Breaking Bad. That's the best TV show that I've ever seen in my life. Oh, that was amazing. Right now, I'm watching Ozark and Money Heist, but I'm also a fan of Power. I did not like the ending, but you know, a fan of Power. And yeah, there's off the top of my head, I can't recall, but there's quite a lot of stuff that I've seen on Netflix and I'm a fan of. But I mainly watch things on Netflix. Recently, what my brother's been watching, but I've not really been watching, but I've been wanting to watch, is Upload on Amazon Prime. Where do you find yourself spending the most time online? Guaranteed YouTube. I'm always on YouTube. Like, I can scroll through Instagram, but I'll get bored. On YouTube, I can scroll through it and I can never get bored. There's always a whole jungle full of videos that you can explore. You can see, you can learn stuff. You can do anything that you want on YouTube. That's why I love it. PC or Mac? Mac. What advice would you give someone who wanted to make their own ASMR content? The advice that I would say is just be yourself. Like, it's tough getting on camera being someone that you're not, and then having to always see that, and having that being available on the internet for others to see as well. Like, if you're not you, then that'll always be a burden rather than a blessing. You need to always just stick to who you are, stick to your roots, and have a reason behind why you're doing this. Like you should have like a feeling, like a wanting feeling of like waking up in the morning and be like, alright, I want to put a video out today, and having ideas, thinking like in the morning, say if you like put something down in your notes on your phone and like it's like an idea. I always do it whenever I get any kind of ideas. I've got like an ASMR folder on my phone, just put them straight in that and put all your ideas down. Whenever it comes to you, they can come naturally, they can come, in the middle of the day, they can come when you're in the toilet, they can come whenever, like randomly. But any kind of ideas that you get, write them down, because you will appreciate it later on. Like, you won't be thinking back, thinking, oh, what was that idea? What did I remember? You'll always have it down, and it will always be there for you to use and to be able to create with. But yeah, be yourself and write down your ideas. What phone do you have? I have the iPhone 11 Pro. Alright, so that's all the ASMR questions done. I've got a couple more of the normal questions. I'll just do them now and then I'll wrap it up. How tall are you? I am 5'10", between 5'10" and 11. The last question of the night, guys, is do you have any pets? I do not have any pets. I 100% want pets. I would like to get a dog and a snake. Those are probably two that I really want. I'm not a fan of cats. Like, I do not like cats. They freak me out. I don't want to be anywhere near a cat. I just do not like them. They're not friendly to me, so I'm not friendly with them. But dogs, I love dogs. And for some odd reason, I really want a snake, like a maybe python or a corn snake or something. I've answered any kind of questions that you guys hopefully wanted to be answered, and maybe I'll do another Q&A in the future. But for now, you've got that little insight into my life, and I hope you've liked it. I hope it's been a good stay. But your time in the hotel is up. It's time to go. But yeah, it's been a good talk. It's been a good ramble. I appreciate you all. I honestly love you all, each and every single one of you, and these videos are for you. You, that person there, sitting or even standing, who decided to click on my video, on my channel, decided to make a comment, decided to give me a thumbs up, decided to subscribe, and honestly, you did not have to. And the fact that you decided to, I'm yours.